Hey guys, this is Black of Man here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm a bit of sick, and well, I was dealing with some life issues when I was gone. So today we have a random build I'm making. I thought well, because I was bored, I wanted something that does area of effect AOE builds. So I put my list on what things I can do. Killer's Blade, nothing special about it, it's not even an AoE, it's just a finisher, of course. Incapitating Strike, that's just something to keep your opponent still. And just now I'm trying to keep this simple. I'm sick and my head hurts like hell. I'm sick. Trust me, it's been a long day. It's like fucking 2 in the morning. I gotta do something, so surprise attack. That's far. You want your opponent's weak sometimes. You just need a opponent or something. Of course. Anyways. Other AoEs, I would prefer Consuming Darkness, turning to the Valiant Blades, but not really good for, well, keeping you alive, of course. Soul Tether, that's definitely good AoE, of course. And especially with lots of people around, that's very good. That also keeps people still. Multiple, in fact. Dual wield. We have Lacerate. Why? Because we want heals. We have no heals. Rending Slashes. That's a dot heal. Of course. Wait, is it a heal? Oh no, it's not a heal. Oh, fuck. Damn, I've been using this the entire time thinking it was a heal. I'm an idiot. Okay. Sorry, you want to morph this to Blood Craze for a heal. My bad. I'm not thinking straight, guys. I'm telling you, I'm sick. Steel Tornado, that's up to you guys. You don't have to run Steel Tornado for the extra AoE. I would preferably go with the other one to keep your stamina regeneration up. Deadly Cloak to do more damage, of course, and to keep less damage. Hidden Blade, that's optional when morphed into Shrouded Blades or something. You can get Brutality and have it bounce off 2 targets, but if I was able to get Drain Power and morph it to the stamina version, it could do the exact same thing and do AoE damage as well. So that's something to think about. My bow bar, my back bar, Endless Hail, I want more duration. Bombard, because, well, we want people still sometimes, of course, whenever you can. Immobilize your targets with this, because that way it reduces their movement for about 5 seconds by 40%. Of course, there's a lot of these that reduces their movement, of course. And what else? Claw Troughs, because we want them to be slowed. So we're basically using a bunch of slows, AoEs, as such. We have a heal. Basically, it's only 1 heal, apparently. I thought I had 2, but never mind. But you do want Rendering Slashes actually put into Blood Crazed, because that's, you want 2 heals. Plus, the, Killer Blade, alright? Yes, Killer's Blade. Heals you for 20% of your max health if target dies within 2 seconds. Sure, I'll let him hurt me a bit. If this fucking thing can hurt me. So if you look at the bottom, you realize I got a heal from that. Anyways, let's try this on multiple people, shall we? Deadeye, Butcher, 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 yep. Do you want a lot of targets that come up close to you? These are low-level targets, so don't think I'm so OP or something. Just take. I'm just being real. I'm just quick right now, so I'm not gonna, But yeah, it's good if you want lots of not single target stuff, because of course after a while single target doesn't cut everything. He's also mobilized 50, orders. We have great damage with this. Definitely good for PvE. When you're in dungeons and such. So as you see, Soul Tether is pretty good for heal. I'll show you what Lacerate does, if you guys were wondering. It's the dual wield skill. Does that much damage with the bow, of course, which makes no sense. But dual wield, it does a lot. I want multiple targets to use this on. I'm just gonna do that just to get the experience from him on purpose. Butcher, two guys, okay. Bring him over here. So, as you saw, Lacerate does an X, basically. As it said, it does 12,200 physical damage over 8 seconds, and healing you for 50% of the damage done. This is why I love this ability. Of course, I want to morph it to see what else is there to it. If there's a greater healing morph or a greater damage morph, I might take either or. Of course, you have your deadly cloak doing good damage too, and it also it reduces the damage you take from area of effect attacks by 25%, so I mean, it's not really helpful, but if you're dealing with people that do AoE a lot, like in PvP, I guess that's good. In PvP, I used to always have clutch drops. If I'm running away, I usually place them down in front of me, that way they explode and I run through them and, you know, targets can't follow me as easily because their movement speed is reduced by 30%. Vulgar, more heals. Actually, it's got great heals. Look at that. It's actually a lot of heals, surprisingly, than I remembered. running all medium armor, of course. I'm not using a specific set either, so don't linger on me on that. I would recommend getting the bow ultimate and morphing it to turret, because that's effective DPS for you. I'm gonna need you to go away. Also, I would recommend putting all your points into basically stamina, but put like 10, 15 in health. The reason why I have it like this is, well, I'll show you another build too here. So let's see here, Killer's Blade. That's right. That bar. I know what needs to be placed. That. And so, the reason why I have Magicka is because I have abilities that use Magicka. Grim Focus is one of them. This was originally to my one of my PvP builds I never really introduced. Mirage to give me physical resistance and dodge chance. Shadowy Image, if you're wondering, as you see. Oh, if you don't know. Shade. Teleport. Then Shadowy. And then, you know, play with the targets and blah blah blah. You can click them and stuff. We'll say this, you have choices with this build though. You can use surprise attack or you can use mark. Preferably I would use piercing mark, the morph of this. Just because PvP, if a knife blades try to go stealth, you know, they can't stealth because of this ability. You'll see him. Plus it heals you after, you know, you kill him. Let me take some damage if that guy won't interfere. Oh, I took some good damage there. And then it also helps me with healing back to full health. We'll do this again without using the blade. See how much it heals. But then again, I already know how much it'll heal for. And it's gonna probably get you to full health. As you saw, it's almost full health. Of course, adding this particular blade, it does back to full health like that, which is a good thing. That's why I kind of like. That's what I like about Night Blades. They got good regeneration, full health regeneration after a kill. That just makes you look like a murderer. I like it. Decapitating Strike. Of course, I do like this because it increases my damage to an enemy for 6 seconds. Puts Major Defile on them and stuff like that, of course. Just by 20% for 6 seconds, of course. That's always handy. CP, nothing special. 10 in Warlord because I want to get out of, I want to get break free of stuff. Siphoner, gotta make sure people can't regenerate their shits, you know? Mooncalf and Fantasy, because my health is fine. It could be better, of course, but I'm gonna have my thing set to where it's just only that one build, the AOE one, and then Befold, increase the effectiveness of your healing reduction abilities. So I'm guessing that has something to do with Siphoner. It also helps Siphoner, I guess. And Tumbling, because I like to roll a lot. Shattering Blows, because fuck people in damage shields, you're trash. Not really, I'm just, you know, I just don't like when people are using damage shields. I want to get them out of there as soon as possible. Increase your damage done, your direct damage. I would have done Physical Weapon Expert, which I was doing, but I decided to transfer it to this because this is more, well, logical than this, because I don't really have to hit people all the time. That. Plus, it's kind of the same thing as this, so it kind of makes this a little use. Like, I hit them with direct attacks about every 2-3 seconds or something. So this kind of makes this useless because this does the exact same thing but only increases the weapon damage of the type of weapon, basically. And of course, as a Nightblade, you want increased damage over time. That's kind of what I have. Increase the healing of your critical strikes with stamina abilities. Piercing, match my physical penetration. Increases physical poison and disease damage done. You probably want that at 70. This can stay at 10. This can be at like 20, and this can be at like 75, 74 or whatever. I know this must be at like 20 by the time I'm done, or 25, and this can be at like 50, because I hate people in damage shields. I just hate them. Ironclad reduces your damage taken by direct attacks. Just a little tankiness. Medium armor, I wear lots of medium armor, so that's good. Spells, because fuck spells. Crit, that doesn't really matter. I just put 6 there. The maximum I might put is 10, and that's it. And 10 here. Maybe 15. 8, because, well, right now I'm low CP. I'm like 207 or something. I don't know. I'll check in a minute. Basically, you want this at 30. You want this 30 or 40. 40. You want these two specifically because they're the exact same thing. You want them both together at the same number. That's, in my preference, I like to keep things even. This cannot be even, of course. So I'll just put this at like 20, and that's good to go. Or at least until it hits 10. Whatever comes first. 3, because I don't like light and heavy attacks much. I don't. Was healing received because, well, I need heals. I'm dying. I barely have any heals. But then again, I think this increases my current heals as well. That kind of ties into, I guess, Resolving Vulgar and why it's so good, I guess. Because I have more heals, which is great for me. So, and that's basically all my CP right now. I am CP 109. I mean 209, sorry. I'm just, again, sick. There have been some things I've been coming up with, of course, so I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure of myself yet. I know what I want for certain abilities and for certain builds preferably though, I want AoE right now. I don't know why. I kind of think AoE is a kind of a fun thing to play around with in some ways. Plus, well, as a knight player like me, I'm not a normal knight player, you could say, but I've recently been having trouble with current events, and let's just say those current events is where multiple people at once, and me getting fucked up in the process. And do I like it? No. Don't like it. So this is kind of why I made this build AoE. And the devilish trickster one, as you kind of saw, it preferably uses teleporting around your enemy, causing them to lose track of you for just a minute, and enabling you to swoop by and get around them just to get some quick, good hits on them. Also catching them off guard, which in fact I've won duels very easily with this too. Making my duels last only less than a minute. But health wise though, I'm gonna have to put it to you this way. You have a choice. You either go in aggressive, not fuck around, but if you fuck up on any of your skills and stuff, you're fucked, probably. You're probably fucked. Because if you mess up, and I've messed up quite a lot with Devilish Trickster, but if you cannot get the skills on point, you're going to waste maybe 1 or 2 seconds of your time, and those 2 precious seconds, or 1, will probably be your last seconds in that duel. Because, well, I'll put it this way, people in duels don't give a fuck usually. Won't lie though, I love the AoE because, well, I love gathering mobs for a living. And having all this AoE just makes me feel powerful. Plus, I can't really be hurt as much as long as I get the kills. No. But I always heal up and do this because, that's just a little protection thing, and I like heals. Of course, before I go on battle, or during battle, of course. But, would recommend though, do not copy this. Please use the other morph that gives you heals. And probably, in your opinion, this is just your opinion, this is an option, you can do Steel Tornado. I'm not. I just forgot to change it, and I don't have the money either. But change it to the other morph so you get, you know, stamina back, because you're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. So you want stamina back, of course. Plus, you might want to heal up and stuff, so it's good for that too. Running away though, no, your only option is to stay and fight or die. That's basically it. Devilish Trickster though, the one I currently showed you with Xiaomi image, with teleporting and such, that's the one you can use to escape opponents with, of course. I was gonna have it basically a magic build, but since I only have a character right now that has stamina, and that has the ability unlocked, I'm guessing, well, I gotta fucking use it for this character. But hey, at least you can still do some at least you can still trick the fuck out of people, get openings with your, you know, skills, and fuck up people as a, you know. And plus, if you didn't know this, with Shadow Image in PvP, just place one, you know, those fucking your doubles on the freaking castle walls. Of course, you can teleport back onto the wall as long as you're in range. So, you know, just had to kind of point that out. Because, you know, why the fuck not? Normally, I would have to be quicker about that. Just know you have to be quick about it. A lot quick. Now, willy-nilly. With the two builds I just showed you. The armor is not specific, though. If I was gonna say with devilish trickster, if you're a stamina-based character that needs some stuff, probably invest in some light armor. But then again, I would say no, because you don't really want that. I would just say put 20 points in Magicka, even though you're not going to use it. Put 40 here and 4 in this. Or put 15. Put 15 and whatever's left, put in health. Because you only need 15 for the copy of yourself and shadowy disguise. To escape targets. Those are the last two things you want to use. Of course, you can use shadowy disguise for crit damage, of course. But it all comes down to what you want. And some things. For devilish trickster. If you just want a Magicka build for it. Although I will probably publish a devilish trickster part 2.0 is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.